Flat Earth theory. Flat Earth theory. In ancient times, many civilizations believed the Earth was flat, a vast plain or disk surrounded by an infinite ocean. This notion wasn't just mythological, it was an early attempt to make sense of the world based on observations of the immediate surroundings. Despite its inaccuracy, the flat Earth theory is crucial in understanding the evolution of human thought regarding Earth's shape and our place in the universe. Geocentrism. Geocentrism. Once the cornerstone of ancient and medieval astronomy, geocentrism posited Earth as the universe's unmoving center. This theory, primarily associated with the work of Ptolemy, depicted a cosmos where the sun, moon, stars and planets revolved around our planet. It was a model that aligned with the direct observations of the heavens by the naked eye, reinforcing the notion of a human-centric universe. Despite its inaccuracies, geocentrism dominated for centuries, illustrating the profound impact of early scientific interpretations on our understanding of the cosmos. It wasn't until the Renaissance, with figures like Copernicus, Galileo, and Kepler challenging the status quo, that geocentrism was gradually replaced by the heliocentric model. This shift not only revolutionized astronomy, but also marked a significant turning point in human thought, from seeing ourselves as the center of the universe to a part of a vast, explorable cosmos. Heliocentrism. Heliocentrism, a groundbreaking shift in our understanding of the cosmos. Heliocentrism posits the Sun, not Earth, as the center of the solar system. Introduced by Copernicus in the 16th century, this theory was revolutionary, challenging millennia of geocentric beliefs. It suggested that Earth and other planets orbit the Sun, laying the foundation for modern astronomy. Despite initial resistance, evidence from Galileo's telescopic observations and Kepler's laws of planetary motion cemented heliocentrism's acceptance. This model not only altered our cosmic perspective, but also underscored the importance of observation and mathematical precision in science. Heliocentrism is a testament to the power of inquiry and the willingness to challenge established truths for the advancement of knowledge. Newton's laws of motion and universal gravitation. Newton's laws of motion and universal gravitation. Sir Isaac Newton revolutionized the way we understand the physical world. In the late 17th century, he formulated 3 fundamental laws of motion that describe the relationship between a body and the forces acting upon it. These laws laid the groundwork for classical mechanics, explaining everything from the motion of everyday objects to the orbits of planets. First law, law of inertia. An object at rest stays at rest, and an object in motion stays in motion, with the same speed and in the same direction, unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. Second law, force and acceleration. The acceleration of an object is dependent upon 2 variables, the net force acting upon the object and the mass of the object. Third law, action and reaction. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Newton's law of universal gravitation states that every particle in the universe attracts every other particle, with a force that is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between their centers. These principles not only explained phenomena observed on Earth, but also described the gravitational forces that govern the motions of celestial bodies. Newton's work unified the physics of the heavens and the Earth, establishing a universal framework for understanding motion and laying the foundation for modern physics. Theory of evolution by natural selection. Theory of evolution by natural selection, introduced by Charles Darwin in the 19th century, the theory of evolution by natural selection revolutionized our understanding of life on Earth. It posits that all species of organisms arise and develop through the natural selection of small, inherited variations that increase the individual's ability to compete, survive, and reproduce. Over countless generations, this process leads to the gradual emergence of new species, the diversity of life, and the complex ecosystems we observe today. Variation. All populations have individuals that are not identical. Traits vary among individuals in a population. This variation is crucial for the process of natural selection, struggle for existence. Due to limited resources, organisms must compete for food, space, mates, and other necessities of life. Survival of the fittest. Individuals with traits better suited to their environment are more likely to survive and reproduce, passing these advantageous traits to their offspring. Descent with modification. Over time, natural selection results in changes in the inherited characteristics of a population. These changes allow a species to adapt to its environment, leading to the diversity of life forms. Darwin's theory, supported by evidence from a wide range of scientific disciplines, including paleontology, genetics, and ecology, provides a unifying framework for understanding the dynamic nature of life on Earth. Germ theory of disease. Germ theory of disease. A revolutionary concept that transformed medical science, the germ theory of disease posits that microorganisms, known as pathogens, or germs, are the primary cause of many diseases. Proposed in the mid-19th century by scientists Louis Pasteur and Robert Koch, this theory marked a departure from the miasma theory of disease, which attributed illness to bad air, or miasmas, discovery of pathogens, the identification of specific microorganisms responsible for causing particular diseases, was a pivotal moment in medical history. This discovery underpinned the development of microbiology and infectious disease pathology. Antiseptic techniques. The theory led to the adoption of antiseptic techniques in surgery and medical care, dramatically reducing infection rates and improving patient outcomes. Joseph Lister's work in antiseptic surgery is a notable example. Vaccination and antibiotics. Building on the germ theory, scientists developed vaccines and antibiotics, tools that have saved millions of lives by preventing and treating bacterial infections. Public health measures. Understanding that diseases could spread through water, food, and person-to-person contact led to the implementation of public health measures such as sanitation, water treatment, and food safety standards, significantly reducing the incidence of infectious diseases. The germ theory of disease fundamentally changed our approach to disease prevention and treatment, ushering in an era of modern medicine and public health practices that continue to protect and improve human health worldwide. Theory of relativity. Theory of relativity. Albert Einstein's theory of relativity, encompassing both special and general relativity, fundamentally changed our understanding of physics and the universe. Introduced in the early 20th century, it challenged the Newtonian mechanics that had dominated physics for centuries. Special relativity, 1905. This theory revolutionized the concepts of space and time, introducing the idea that time can slow down or speed up depending on the speed of an object relative to the observer, and that the laws of physics are the same for all non-accelerating observers. It also led to the famous equation E=mc2, linking mass and energy. General relativity, 1915. An extension of special relativity, general relativity, proposes that gravity is not a force between masses, but rather a curvature of space-time caused by mass and energy. This theory has been confirmed by numerous experiments and observations, including the bending of light by gravity and the prediction of black holes. Impact on cosmology. Einstein's theories have profound implications for cosmology, influencing our understanding of the universe's structure, the behavior of galaxies, and the Big Bang theory. They have also been essential in developing technologies like GPS, which relies on adjustments for time dilation effects predicted by relativity. Quantum mechanics. Quantum mechanics, a fundamental theory in physics that provides a description of the physical properties of nature at the scale of atoms and subatomic particles. Quantum mechanics introduced concepts that were radically different from those of classical physics, leading to new ways of thinking about the behavior of particles and interactions at microscopic levels. Wave-particle duality. This principle posits that every particle or quantum entity may be partly described in terms not only of particles, but also of waves. This duality addresses phenomena like the diffraction and interference patterns that light and matter can exhibit. Uncertainty. Principle. Heisenberg's uncertainty principle states that the more precisely the position of some particle is determined, the less precisely its momentum can be known, and vice versa. This principle challenges the classical idea that particles have exact, determinable positions and velocities. Quantum entanglement, a physical phenomenon that occurs when pairs or groups of particles become entangled in such a way that the state of each particle cannot be described independently of the state of the others, even when the particles are separated by a large distance. superposition. The ability of a quantum system to be in multiple states at the same time until it is measured. This concept is famously illustrated by Schrödinger's cat thought experiment, where a cat in a box can be simultaneously alive and dead until the box is opened. Quantum mechanics has profound implications for theoretical and applied physics, leading to technologies such as semiconductors, lasers, and quantum computing, and challenging our understanding of the very fabric of reality. Plate tectonics, a scientific theory that describes the large-scale motion of 7 large plates and the movements of a larger number of smaller plates of the Earth's lithosphere. This theory explains the formation, movement, interaction, and destruction of Earth's plates, continental drift and seafloor spreading. The theory began with the concept of continental drift, proposed by Alfred Wegener, and was further supported by evidence of seafloor spreading observed at mid-ocean ridges. This showed that continents move across the Earth's surface and that new ocean floor is created and destroyed over time. Plate boundaries. There are 3 main types of plate boundaries: divergent, where plates move apart; convergent, where plates move towards each other; and transform, where plates slide past each other. Each type of boundary results in specific geological features and phenomena, such as earthquakes, volcanic activity, and the formation of mountain ranges, subduction zones, and volcanism. At convergent boundaries, one plate may be forced under another in a process called subduction, leading to volcanic activity. This process is responsible for the formation of volcanic arcs and oceanic trenches, hotspots and plate motion. Hotspots, areas of high heat flow in the mantle, can create chains of volcanic islands as a plate moves over them. The Hawaiian Islands are a classic example of this process. Plate tectonics is a unifying theory that explains the past and present distribution of Earth's continents, oceans, and mountain ranges, as well as the occurrence of earthquakes, volcanic activity, and the creation of geological formations. Big Bang Theory. Big Bang Theory, the prevailing cosmological model for the observable universe's origin and evolution. The Big Bang Theory suggests that the universe began from a singularity approximately 13.8 billion years ago. This initial state was an extremely hot and dense point that expanded rapidly, cooling over time and allowing for the formation of subatomic particles and simple atoms. Gravity eventually caused these particles to coalesce into stars and galaxies, leading to the complex structures we observe today, the singularity and initial expansion. The universe starts as a singularity, an infinitely small and dense point. A rapid expansion, known as inflation, follows, spreading energy and matter outward, formation of basic elements. As the universe expands and cools, conditions become suitable for the formation of simple elements like hydrogen and helium through the process of nucleosynthesis. Cosmic microwave background, radiation. This is the afterglow of the Big Bang, detectable as faint microwave radiation permeating the universe. It provides compelling evidence for the theory, offering a snapshot of the universe when it was just 380,000 years old. Structure formation. Over billions of years, gravitational forces pull matter together to form stars, galaxies, and larger structures, such as galaxy clusters and superclusters, leading to the large-scale structure of the universe observed today. The Big Bang Theory not only explains the origin of all cosmic matter and energy, but also provides a framework for understanding the universe's continuing expansion and the development of its structure over time. String theory, a theoretical framework in which the point-like particles of particle physics are replaced by one-dimensional objects known as strings. String theory aims to reconcile quantum mechanics and general relativity, offering a unified description of all fundamental forces and particles. It suggests that what we perceive as different particles are actually different vibrational modes of these fundamental strings. Fundamental strings. At the heart of string theory are these tiny strings, which can vibrate at different frequencies. These vibrations determine the mass and force charge of the particles, essentially acting as the universe's fundamental building blocks. Multiple dimensions. String theory posits the existence of more dimensions than the 4 familiar ones: 3 dimensions of space and 1 of time. According to the most prevalent versions of the theory, there could be up to 10 spatial dimensions and 1 time dimension. Unification of forces. One of the most appealing aspects of string theory is its potential to unify all fundamental forces of nature. gravitational, electromagnetic, strong nuclear, and weak nuclear, into a single theoretical framework. Parallel universes. The theory also opens up the possibility of parallel universes or multiverses, where different dimensions could allow for universes parallel to our own. String theory remains a highly theoretical branch of physics, not yet fully proven but offering intriguing possibilities for understanding the universe's most fundamental aspects. CRISPR and genetic editing. CRISPR and genetic editing, a groundbreaking technology that has revolutionized the field of genetics. CRISPR, clustered regularly interspaced short palindromic repeats, allows for precise editing of the DNA within organisms. It offers unprecedented control over the genetic code, enabling scientists to add, remove, or alter genetic material at specific locations in the genome. Discovery and mechanism. Originally discovered as a part of the bacterial immune system, CRISPR works by using the Cas9 protein to cut DNA at a specific site, allowing existing genes to be removed or new ones inserted. This process is guided by an RNA sequence that matches the target DNA sequence. Applications in medicine. CRISPR has vast potential in medicine, including the treatment of genetic disorders, cancer, and infectious diseases. It enables the correction of genetic defects, the targeting of cancer cells without affecting healthy cells, and the development of more effective vaccines. Agricultural improvements. In agriculture, CRISPR is used to enhance crop resistance to pests and diseases, improve yield, and create drought-resistant plant varieties, contributing to food security and sustainable agriculture. Ethical considerations. While offering immense potential, CRISPR also raises ethical questions, particularly regarding gene editing in human embryos and the possibility of creating designer babies. The debate continues on how to regulate its use to ensure ethical practices in genetic editing. CRISPR and genetic editing represent a significant leap forward in our ability to understand and manipulate the genetic foundation of life itself, promising revolutionary advancements in science, medicine, and agriculture. Thank you for watching. We will continue making this kind of video. Subscribe if you like our work.